Following a Russian attack, fire broke out in Europe's biggest nuclear plant in Ukraine. Firefighters could not put out the fire as Russian troops kept on shooting at them, the mayor of a town near Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant said. Ukraine's emergency services said Friday morning that they have gained access to the nuclear power plant. As of 5:20 at the Zaporizhzhia NPP Energodar, state emergency service units went to put out the fire in the training building, the state emergency services wrote on Facebook. They added that 40 people and 10 vehicles were involved in the operation. Local authorities reported no immediate radiation rise was detected and essential equipment was unaffected by the fire, but it remained unclear what the invading Russian forces' next plan was. US Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm said the reactors at Zaporizhzhia nuclear power station are protected by robust containment structures and reactors are being safely shut down. Ms. Granholm tweeted she had just spoken with Ukraine's energy minister about the situation at the plant. We have seen no elevated radiation readings near the facility, Ms. Granholm said. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky accused Moscow of trying to repeat the Chernobyl nuclear disaster and said he had spoken with international leaders, including US President Joe Biden, about the crisis at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant. Images on a live feed from the site earlier showed blasts lighting up the night sky and sending up boulders of smoke. This led the International Atomic Energy Agency call for an immediate halt to fighting there. No country other than Russia has ever fired on nuclear power units, Mr. Zelensky said in a video message. This is the first time in our history, in the history of mankind, the terrorist state now resorted to nuclear terror. If there is an explosion, it is the end of everything, the end of Europe. This is the evacuation of Europe. Only immediate European action can stop Russian troops, Mr. Zelensky said as he appealed for global help. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson accused Russian President Vladimir Putin of endangering all of Europe on Friday after the attack on the nuclear power plant. The Prime Minister said the reckless actions of President Putin could now directly threaten the safety of all of Europe, according to a Downing Street statement. The station at Zaporizhzhia, an industrial city in southeast Ukraine, supplies an estimated 40% of the country's nuclear power and, according to Mr. Zelensky, houses 6 of Ukraine's 15 reactors. Ukraine's nuclear facilities have been a main point of concern to the Europe and world at large after Russia's military invaded the country last week and began raining shells and missiles on cities. A nuclear power plant disaster in Ukraine's Chernobyl in April 1986 was one of the worst disasters in the history of nuclear power generation. Mistakes by engineers and other factors led to an uncontrolled chain reaction that resulted in several massive explosions in Chernobyl in 1986. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.